So, ein herzlich willkommen wieder zurück zu eurem Foli von Folis Gamehaus zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play Eleanor zum Friday Crime Friday hier bei Folis Gamehaus. Ihr findet uns natürlich auf Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube und Twitch und am selbigen Namen Folis Gamehaus. Ich bin euer Foli und ja, zum Crime Friday heute mal wieder Part 14, ein abgekartetes Spiel. Und ja, wie gesagt, wer es schon eine Weile kennt und mit vom hier verfolgt und nicht verpassen will, kann natürlich oben die Glocke auch aktivieren. Kann dann natürlich auch einfach ein Abo da lassen, das verpasst dann nichts. Und zwar Freitag ist bei uns der Crime Friday. Da werden nämlich Spiele vorgestellt, wie zum Beispiel jetzt hier Eleanor oder irgendwelche Action-Adventure-Spiele. Quatsch, Action-Spiele, nicht Adventure-Spiele. Action-Spiele. Und Samstag gibt es natürlich den Mystery und Sky Saturday. Da wäre natürlich so, ja, alle Mystery-Spiele, Science-Fiction-Spiele werden da präsentiert, auch Horror. Und Freitag ist der Crime Friday hier. Da werden alles natürlich, so wie heute gesagt, nochmal Eleanor oder auch so, bisschen laute Musik, so auch, ja, so wie gesagt, Action, Abenteuerspiele werden natürlich dadurch gebracht, wie zum Beispiel Uncharted und solche Sachen, oder Tomb Raider, oder halt eben auch andere Detektivspiele. Ja, das hat sich jetzt so ein bisschen eingebürgert bei mir und das werde ich jetzt auch weiterhin so tun. Ja, und ich würde mal sagen, wir setzen einfach mal vor mit dem Fall. Sittendezernat, ein abgekartetes Spiel. Falls ihr nicht wisst, um was es geht in Eleanor, einfach mal meine Playlist reingehen und dann einfach mal Eleanor starten. Habe auf meinem YouTube-Kanal ein bisschen was geändert. Jedes Spiel oder jedes Let's Play, was ich gemacht habe, hat natürlich am Anfang so ein kleines Intro, dass man zumindest einen kleinen Einblick hat, um was es sich in dem Spiel vielleicht handeln mag. Ja, und ansonsten würde ich sagen, ja, starten wir jetzt einfach mal los. Viel Spaß dabei und gute Unterhaltung wünsche ich euch. Ein abgekartetes Spiel. Das Setup. American Legion Backstation.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy. Not much help. Circumstantial.
So, dann haben wir natürlich wieder so eine gewisse Zeitung. Die werden wir uns natürlich jetzt näher angucken. Ja, viel Spaß bei der Rückblende.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
So, dann werden wir uns mal am Telefon schnappen demnächst.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Ein Cupcake und einen Kaffee.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am. You know the place?
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Na dann mal ran an den Speck.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective?
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Hotel El Mar. 9:13 p.m.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Harry, Melvin, Ray. Harry, Melvin und Ray. Gucken.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
vielleicht? ...345. Da. Hier ist schon mal nichts dabei. 345. Glatt. AL. AS.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Monroe.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
Notizzelle mit dem Namen. AL3 345. Harry noch? Aber Harry habe ich auch keinen gelesen. Nicht wirklich. Boah, bei Harry steht hier keiner. Steht nichts von dem Harry drin. Apo steht noch drin, aber kein Harry. Erwin.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Ja. Erwin. Haben wir nicht. Geht jeden Namen
Isn't he
ein.
the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
So, wie die Namen sind, ja Gott sei Dank nicht. Okay, die sind schon mal nicht. So. Ingrid Bergmann. Ja, nee, ist klar. PR müsste das eigentlich sein, aber die ist nicht drin. Ja, da kennt das nicht. So. Ich hätte gesagt Marilyn Monroe, aber
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Winston Churchill. Das wäre jetzt wieder mal so eine Aktion. Null Hinweise.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
So, 2-0, was war das? 202, glaube ich. 205. 206. 2-7. 2-1.
You think one of them would have seen it?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Nein, bescheuert, oder? Das war doch gerade Winston Churchill 202.
So what next?
All right, let's see what's hiding in his room.
I just wish he'd hurry up and
How bad is it? Come on, you could tell me.
Any ideas?
All right, let's see what's hiding in his room.
Wrinkle was not one of the things I wanted.
Muss ich jetzt nicht so verstehen, ne?
When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
Ich drehe durch, da geht gar nichts mehr, kann das sein?
I'm at a loss.
All right, let's see what's hiding in his room.
Hey, buddy, you dropped something?
seems like a nice boy. Put him
Jetzt steht er nicht mehr da. Komischer aus, ja. So, Winston Churchill, geh
Three
da mal
blondes walk into a bar. You think one of them would have seen it?
Geh da mal rüber.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
So, will ich nochmal gucken, Winston Churchill. Ah. 207. Ah, ich dachte 204. Okay. Du kommst kann man sich verlesen, wenn es schnell geht. Ah, 207. Das wäre dann hier.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Schokolade. Schokolade. Jetzt halt doch mal die Hand ruhig. Geht doch. Abschnitt links. Abriss
I
einer
guess a
Kinokarte.
fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
Der hatte wohl Besuch gehabt.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg. He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Wo ist wir denn da? Ist denn etwa ein Boxerring?
Junk.
Müll? Das ist kein Müll. Definitiv nicht, dabei ist ja beim Boxen drauf.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Da haben wir alles jetzt durchgesucht. So lange kann er ja nicht weg sein, weil die Dose ist ja hier noch voll am Kochen. Da qualmt es ja noch. Gut. Bild. Mal einen Schrank durchsuchen. Nichts dran, alles klar. Wo ist mein geschätzter Kollege? Hat er schon das Auto runter.
Are you drunk, mister?
Wo soll er hin? Da sitzt schon. Was denn hier da? So, fahren wir mal zu der besagten Adresse.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize...
What are you doing?
Ich hatte grün.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Leaf Motel, 9:33 PM.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Listen in the candy shop.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Listen to the candy shop.
Give it up,
Sounds
bitch.
like we're missing all
He's
the
gonna
fun.
fuck
Get in
both
there,
of us,
Phelps.
and you know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
I told you I haven't seen him.
Like hitting women, do you?
We had a goddamn
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Lappen. So ein Lauch.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Ist da noch eine Seite oder war das nur die eine Seite? Da nix. Nichts zu sehen. Okay. Bestes Hammer. Los Angeles, Siena, Hakon, oh. Interstate.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
You're lying to me. Albert finally won a big fight. I say good luck to him. But you know where he is. Let me help him, Candy.
Do all you cops run off at the mouth? Prove I know where he is. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Ach komm, hör doch auf, ey. Hätte mich doch nie entdecken können. Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Könnte ja noch nicht mal in Deckung gehen, so schnell.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Die ist entwischt, die ist im Haus und drunter. Ach, komm herauf.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh, beweg dich
Too
doch
much
mal.
slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Ne, du willst an jedem scheiß Stein ja hängen bleiben, oder ist du Vogel? Na, also geht doch.
Bookmakers?
Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Solving all the cases.
Boomer-Büro 458.
Did you read about the
A
woman
blonde
who stabbed
woman
her
just
husband
came in
and then
here.
pushed him in front of the car?
She went out the back
That's
way.
the cop who caught her.
Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing?
An old intelligence trick from the Marines. We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Ich bin noch nicht fertig. Das soll bestimmt Hollywood lesen. Christian Frohman. Yeah, hi. Hi, how is it going? So. Da sitzt er da, der Element.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Look where you're going!
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating? Whoops.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Phelps!
Buchmachbüro 5:11 PM.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Das wird wohl jetzt eine Schnitzeljagd.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, give me dispatch.
Phelps.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company, Hollywood 2187, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Sent one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Hier ist jetzt eine Nadel und Heuhaufen suchen.
We can't lose the trail, Cole. We have to try Candy's last stop.
Candys letzter Halt?
One nice thing about abgekartetes.
Hier gibt's keinen Eingang, aber das ist klar.
He's the cop who arrested.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Okay, hier wird es also nicht sein. Examinierte Drugstore Array. Arrive Hollywood. Das ist aber nicht Hollywood. Santa Monica.
Thank God we're not in my car.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
Public, huh?
That's the cop who caught her.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Hätte ich gleich fragen sollen, ne? Da hätte ich mal was erspart. Na gut.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
Büro. 5:41.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Whoa, back off before we get made.
How many stops is she gonna make? Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
That bitch has given me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Pull over.
Interstate.
He's heading
Bahnhof.
inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Hey, don't mind me.
Who's he hiding from? Is he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Well, you don't see that every day.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Make
Who
me
shot you?
pay.
Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
.32 caliber. One shot fired. The Egyptian Theater.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Tja, der Fall war doch mal mysteriöser.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C. Christ!
Jugendtheater. 9:05 p.m.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money, too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro. You're clear. Go!
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond, too, when I find him.
Throw out the guns.
Stay down. Move. Out. Stay in cover.
Aufs am Boden. Das ist aber eine blöde Deckung davon. Ich wollte eigentlich nach den einen Raum angucken. RKO Hill Street. Ja, das kennen wir ja.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Throw out the guns.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Move, I gotcha. Take cover, you lunatic. You're covered, Phelps.
Really hurts.
Let's move.
Frankie Fischlippe, jetzt haben wir ihn.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
What? Der Fall war da gelöst. Auch noch 3 Fragen. Fall abgeschlossen. Candy ist auf dem Weg ins Leichenschauhaus. Es gibt also keine zweite Chance, um ihre ganze Geschichte zu erfahren. Jo. Okay. Wieder mal nicht den Fall so gelöst, wie ich ihn eigentlich vorgehabt habe. Aber Fall gelöst. Ja, ich bedanke mich auf jeden Fall schon mal fürs Zuschauen und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Let's Play wieder hier bei Fodis Gamer aus. Also würde ich mal sagen, macht's gut, haut rein, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.